Marcus Smart. Al Horford. Jaylen Brown. Jason Tatum. The head coach of the visiting team is Ime Udoka. Forward, 6'8", number 12, Tobias Harris. At center, 7 foot, number 21, Joel Embiid. Philadelphia 76ers.
Coming up, live coverage of this Tuesday night NBA game here on 2K Sports. With 2 Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian. We've heard a lot of critique of some of the fouls that are called. Ask Warriors head coach Steve Kerr. He said, quote, "We've gotten out of control, gifting offensive players the ability to jump 3 or 4 feet into a guy and draw a foul. It's not a basketball play. Give the defensive player some benefit of the doubt, guys."
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Makes a good point. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. Al Horford out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Bede in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Philadelphia, Thibault and Harris, the 3 and the 4. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's ABC in at the shooting guard position. And we know it's never easy to play on the road, Grant. Just how tough are lengthy road trips?
Well, I'll tell you, after game 3 or 4 or 5 on the road, you definitely feel it. I mean, towards the end of a road trip, it's a struggle to play near 100%.
Here's Maxey. Here's ABC. And it's rejected. Harris against Horford. Outside Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. 6 to shoot. Smart for 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
It's great seeing Marcus Smart drain these perimeter jump shots. You know he's put in the time to let that offense become a natural part of his game.
Here's Maxey. 17 points in his last outing. And out Out of bounds. Boston will have it. And let's use this time to take a look at the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, Joel Embiid.
He's made himself the cornerstone of their offensive efforts recently, and he's providing for his squad in every regard on that end of the floor. Scoring, passing, picks, you name it, he's doing it.
Here's B. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And we're about a minute into the first. Here's Maxey, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Harris passes to Embiid. Shots blocked. Now Tatum. From the line. Pass to B. Lets it go from the wing. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Pre-shot preparation and catch and shoot is important. Jason Tatum on point.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Smart. Going inside.
Oh, wow.
Marcus Smart leaves the defender in the dust. What a drive.
And Philadelphia calls time here. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
And that night, they did a great job of executing their plays and creating mismatches.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
The Sixers with another miss.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Brown. Thibault with the board.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face. Boy, it is really hard not to root for Jaylen Brown. This guy is so incredibly smart. He's a champion for social justice. Not a stretch to imagine him as the head of the Players Union someday, guys. And honestly, even beyond that, this guy has got tremendous leadership.
And that one drops for him.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Pass to Embiid. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The layup off target. And, of course, Brown has talked about his love for the strategy in chess. That's what negotiating a CBA is like.
That's right. Takes a cool head, takes some patience. Every move has to be completely thought through, and you do not want to make a mistake because it can unravel your position.
Here's Maxey. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
For Philadelphia, they've gone only 1 of 5 so far. To the paint. Horford with a steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Tatum. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Tatum's got 6. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. After the basket by Boston. The Sixers again can't hit.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Can they get it? Harris misses. Boston dictating the flow. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
And that game, I love their mentality. They were focused on getting to the free throw line a lot and shooting a great percentage from there.
Well, they pushed the action on the offensive end, strategically super aggressive, and it really paid off for them at the free throw line.
And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. And now a look at the toughest defenses around the league. The Celtics in second.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
Now Milton. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Out to Millsap. Tatum with a steal. Brown with it. Millsap picks him up. And Smart with the bucket on the assist from Brown. Smart has got his third bucket of the night.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Pass to Joe. Milton with it. Shot clock at 6. The Sixers with another miss. And here are the Celtics. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the Sixers.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and I think they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
It's been a comedy of errors for them so far. They just can't hold on to the ball here in the first half.
And the 76ers with some changes. Reed's checked in for Millsap, and Korkmaz is subbed in for Milton. It's Smart on the wing. 17 points for him last game against Atlanta.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
White for 3, and the Celtics another 3.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Oh, they need this. The Sixers with another miss. Boston's gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. Here's Smart. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Marcus Smart.
And that one falls for Smart.
And you know what I love is Marcus Smart just continues to improve. We know he's a powerful athletic guard, but he wants to keep building different aspects of his game.
Here's Niang. He picked up 15 in their last win against Cleveland. Shoots over Brown. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Smart passes to Brown. Baseline try. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. They'll pin that foul on Danny Green. And he knocks down the first one. The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. And he makes both free throws. And the 76ers with possession. Pass to Niang. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
George Niang.
And he makes a first. Williams is checked in for Boston. So he gets them both. There's 38 seconds left in the opening quarter. Outside, Brown. Here's B. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
So it's Philadelphia now. 20 seconds left now in the first quarter. Pass to Niang for 3. No good. Right side, Brown. Got it. Good job in the low post. Brown's got 6 points.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Marcus Smart has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And you asked Joel Embiid. He's not satisfied with the way he's playing recently.
I think I need to, be more aggressive. Just look to impose myself, just look to dominate. I guess I need to go back to having fun and just dominate.
I guess the process continues, Grant.
And with big men, it's got to be a team effort. You got to feed him the rock, BA, inside and help him get it going.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
We've got Furkan Korkmaz. He's out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Joe in at point guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And look at those moves in the post. And the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim. The 76ers shooting just 21% from the floor.
Grant Williams.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. And the shot goes down.
You can't discount Embiid's value as a passer. That vision and court awareness. These are traits a team loves to have in a big man.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
To the inside, Harris. And Harris throws it down.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
White, the pass to Williams. Back to White. Outside Tatum. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Joel Embiid.
Boy, we have seen Jason Tatum improve each and every year. Not just his productivity, guys. He's so skilled. But it's the leadership. It's the maturity for his age that's really striking.
The first free throw is good. And Doris, Tatum's acumen as a playmaker now is leadership by example.
Well, championships are won with unselfish play. His teammates have developed their games as well. This guy now trusts them and wants to make sure everybody's involved.
Millsap, he's checked in for the Sixers.
Ever since the back half of last year, Tatum's been on fire. Now, the game has slowed down for him, so he could play faster, but now he's become nearly unstoppable.
Milton's checked in for the Sixers. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. And, you know, in the under-25 club, Grant, some observers say they take Tatum over Doncic and others.
Well, Tatum's a big guy who's only getting bigger. His defense is almost on par now with his offense, and he has a possible MVP in his future.
Here's Pritchard. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Has to be. Back to Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Here's B. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Connects from downtown. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
The 76ers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Harris. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
A low-maintenance star. I mean, Harris gives you the greatness without the ego. Really a coach's dream.
And because of his versatility, Grant, Harris can play alongside anyone in any lineup, in my opinion.
Well, I agree, B. I mean, big wing players who can shoot have never been more valuable. Harris can stretch you out. He can go back to the basket, and he can run the floor.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And, of course, Harris was Mr. Basketball in the state of New York when he was a senior in high school. And I don't need to tell you, but a lot of the players who won that award have gone on to a career in the NBA. In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Here's Milton. Here's ABC. Stolen! Now the Celtics on the move. Pass to Tatum. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Philadelphia shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
The Celtics making a switch here. Now here's Milton. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Horford against Harris. Millsap outside. No good from outside. And here are the Celtics. They're on an 11-3 run. And finished off by Tatum.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, poke loose. The drive by Smart, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
For 3, here's Harris. Sinks it from distance. Harris has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
And there's a whistle. That'll go on Paul Millsap. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Niang, he's checked in for Harris. On defense, the Sixers. Back to Tatum. Here's B. He's guarded by Millsap. And the basket by B.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Outside Milton. Inside to the middle. Here's Niang. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Has to be. Back to Tatum. Here's B. Again, Boston.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
The 76ers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Niang. A minute 53 left to play in the half. Here's ABC. Pass to Niang. And there's the rejection. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's ABC. Millsap finds Milton. Back to Millsap. Uses the glass on the layup. Millsap's gotten his first points in this one.
That's Millsap's shot all night. He's so consistent at that range.
Outside Tatum. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They have no answer defensively inside.
So both teams changing it up here. And that one falls for Tatum.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
Here's Maxey, defended by Brown. The shot comes out. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Has to be. Outside, Brown. Counted from distance. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, this is a shot that Jaylen Brown must make consistently. Nice seeing him start to look confident, stroking it from deep.
Here's Maxey on the take. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Pass to Brown. From the wing. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Joe. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
19-footer. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Brown's got 15 points.
Well, don't you love the way Jaylen Brown is squaring up in the mid-range? This guy's getting his feet under him, his pre-shot preparation outstanding.
With 1 on the clock. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. And so it's Boston, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back with you shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
There was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He had 18 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. It's been quite a night so far for him. And taking a look at the Celtics, Kenny, what did you see out there?
There was no shortage of dimes on this team, that's for sure. Numerous guys displayed good court vision, moved the ball, led to great shots. They're in full control of this game.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, at least try to put a stop to it. Nope. You keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
Here's B. Taking a look at the Celtics. At the 2 and the 3, Brown and Tatum. Then there's Al Horford. Then there's Marcus Smart. And it's B in at the 5, roaming the paint. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
So it's Boston now. Smart finds Tatum. And here's Smart. Back to Tatum. Clock at 6. Offensive rebound, Celtics.
The fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Back to Maxey. Thibault on the wing. Pass to Embiid. And the layup is good off the glass. Embiid's got his second bucket on the night.
What concentration from the process. Embiid not fazed at all by the bump. We talk about Embiid's surge in production, but it doesn't end there. He said, I want to push my teammates to be better and lead by example.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
Down low. Embiid gets the bucket. Embiid's gotten 4 this quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Smart with the ball. 12 points for him. And many great players eventually realize that we is greater than me.
Yeah, Embiid's main point to this team is play the right way, because that's what you can control. He is intelligent, vocal, and selfless.
Philadelphia shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Here's ABC, defended by Brown. The 3, here's Harris. And the 76ers another 3.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Here's B, Embiid covers. Here's Tatum. Horford for 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Over to the wing. Here's ABC. Horford covering. Here's Embiid. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Embiid's got 8 points.
The control and focus from Embiid. Able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
Outside Tatum. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Hits the trifecta. Tatum's got 23.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And the 76ers making a change here. Reed's checked in. And the Celtics in possession here. Unloads. Brown can't hit.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
First one falls for him. And the 76ers with some changes. Niang, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Green comes in for Thibault. And Milton subbed in for Maxey. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Boston has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's Pritchard. Boston again missing. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Right side Milton. Outside for Green. Here's ABC. And he gets it to go off the front iron. 6 points for him.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
Tice up top. An easy two on the layup.
I'll tell you, sometimes it's easier to hit the target with a bounce pass. That's perfectly done.
Left side Milton. And the shot's good. Milton's got his first points of the night.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
The Celtics have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
BA, the Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Niang from deep. And the 76ers another 3.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Boston's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Here's Pritchard, covered by Milton. Here's B. Outside, Williams. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Outside, Green. It's good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Pass to Pritchard. Here's B. Outside White.
George Niang.
Korkmaz is checked in for the Sixers. .124 left in the third. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Shake Milton. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Boston.
They haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They've been the aggressors.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Millsap, he's checked in for the Sixers. Joe comes in for Milton. 1:20 left in the third. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Pass to Niang. Korkmaz on the wing. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line.
Cornette. First shot.
1:04 left in the third quarter. White against Green. Now White, a steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's B. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Joe. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Boston's gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. The three-pointer off the mark. Philadelphia's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. From outside the arc, drains the triple. 5 points in the game.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
White drives in. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
To the paint. And a slam dunk by Millsap.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. Back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Joel Embiid. Furkan Korkmaz is out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Joe in at shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Now here's Smart. Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an offseason change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it can be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
Back to Millsap. Fires from the line, and good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Back to Smart. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Smart's got 4 points this quarter.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Shoots. Again, the Sixers score.
I'm surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Here's Pritchard. Embiid covers. Kick out to Brown. From downtown, gets the three ball to go.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Maxey. Pass to Joe. Here's Korkmaz. Another three for Philadelphia.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Here's Pritchard. Outside, Brown. There's the three. Knocks down the long J.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
The 76ers have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Inside, here's Embiid. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Pritchard. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Brown. They get it again. Excellent D there from Embiid.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Things started to click for him in the second half. You can tell the focus and the intent is all there.
Outside, Brown. Back to Pritchard. Fires for three. The rebound by Embiid. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
He can be such a physical force. It's so hard to keep Embiid from getting to the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the 76ers. Reed's checked in for Millsap. Tobias Harris comes in for Korkmaz. And Milton subbed in for Joe. Good on both.
A fun-loving player on and off the court, Embiid continues to get better. One of the league's top big men.
Pass to Tatum. To the middle. And Williams punches it home.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Philadelphia's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Maxey, that's good.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Now Tatum. Pass to Tice. And finished off by Tice.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Embiid, good.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Pritchard, covered by Milton. Tice outside. Left side, Williams. That shot, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Harris. And they pick up 2.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
Grant, you've been around the game in so many roles. Been a player, broadcaster, owner. Talk about how the game has grown and the opportunities for continued growth.
Well, we know how the game here in the U.S. has really gained prominence and is hugely successful and popular. And I also think that's happened over the years globally as well. But continuing to popularize the game in Africa, India, China, and elsewhere is exciting. There are so many new frontiers for this league to grow, and I'm excited that we're moving forward in that direction.
Both teams will make substitutions. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's Thibault. To the left side wing. Here's ABC. Here's Embiid. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Embiid's got 18 points in just the second half. The Celtics have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
So both teams making some changes here. There's 1:47 left in the fourth. Here's Pritchard, covered by Milton. Back to Pritchard. 4 on the clock. The 3 is up. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Celtics.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year.
And so with this win, they'll end this season series dead even at 2 wins apiece.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jason Tatum.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
And some have said the pandemic increased the league's interest in a potential expansion. Grant, is that something you'd like to see?
You know, I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, it just speaks to the league continuing to be popular and continuing to grow throughout the world. So we all know Well, there'd be a hefty expansion fee, but there's some great markets out there that love the game of basketball and would really embrace a team. You know, one city that comes to mind, Seattle. So maybe it'll happen. I'm hoping it does.
Charles Brown Jr.
And you talk to anyone about White, Grant, they'll tell you he's best when he's being assertive.
I totally agree. I mean, White can be caught standing around when he's not involved. You want him initiating and pick and roll, and he makes pretty good decisions. Now, he may never be a star, but he's going to give you solid minutes.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Harris misses. Pass to Pritchard. Now White, defended by Brown. Tatum from long range, drops in the three.
Tatum.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Shake Milton gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. First free throw is good. And so he hits both. 26 seconds left in the game. Here's Joe, and the layup is good.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Derek White.
That's good from White. White hits them both. There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth. Harris outside. Lets it go from deep. And the 76ers another three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Derek White.
That's good from White. White hits them both. Here's Joe. Long range from the inbound. Nails it.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much, guys. Marcus, your competitive spirit is infectious. Talk about what you bring to this team.
I'm just a spark. You know, we get a little stagnant on the offensive end, got to get in and move it. You know, I'm coming in, I'm driving, penetrating, finding guys. And, you know, you got a guy that can facilitate and find guys. You know, gets them feeling good, then they start making shots, playing defense, and things start falling. You know, that's always missing, just that little energy.
You got it. Thanks, Marcus.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.